meaning of insulating oil. Okay, in that first one is the acidity test. Okay, in that acidity test, 10 gram of sample oil is taken in 250 cc conical flask. Okay, and then in another flask we have to take 50 cc alcohol. Okay, and 1 cc of phenylephthalate solution is added, and this combination is heated to 40 to 50 degrees Celsius and neutralized with the solution of KOH, that is potassium hydroxide. Okay, this neutralized alcohol is added to the oil sample taken in first flask. Okay, means whatever the phenylephthalate you have taken, you have to add in the second flask. Okay, and this sample is heated to a boiling point. Okay, boiling point is 100 degrees Celsius and boiled at least 5 minutes. Okay, then 1 cc of phenylephthalate is added and cooled to 40 to 50 degrees Celsius and titrated quickly with the potassium hydroxide, that is KOH solution. Then acidity or number of mg of KOH required to neutralize the acidity of 1 gram of sample is 50:1 NV per W. Means for to neutralize the acidity of 1 gram of sample is the ratio is 50:1 NW. Okay, where V is the volume of KOH and N is the normality of KOH solution and W is the weight of sample in gram. Okay, now second is flash point test. Okay, in flash point test, in this test transformer oil is continuously heated till point is reached at which vapor formed on the surface of oil fires spontaneously. Already we have discussed this point in properties of a good transformer oil. Okay, same it is to be repeated here. Okay, you have to heat, okay, till the point is reached at which vapor formed on the surface of oil, okay, when it is fires spontaneously. Okay, the temperature of oil at this point is noted. It should not be less than 130 degrees Celsius to 140 degrees Celsius. Means whatever the temperature is, minimum range is 130 degrees Celsius to 140 degrees Celsius for the flash point test. Okay, this is the minimum requirement. Now third one is the crackle test. Okay, the aim of this test is to determine presence of water or moisture in the oil. Okay, means we have to test whatever the water content or moisture is to be present in the oil or not. Okay, in this test oil sample is taken in test tube and heated on gas burner. If water or moisture is present in the oil, crackling sound is heard. When oil gets heated up, means you have to heated oil, okay, in a test tube till you are hearing a crackling sound. Okay, if crackling sound is heard, definitely you can say that the oil contains water or moisture content. Now in another method is that the sample oil is taken in glass beaker of 250 ml and iron rod of 12.5 mm or 15 mm size is heated to red hot and plugged into oil under test. If crackling noise is heard, it indicates presence of moisture in oil. Means you have to in another method you have to take a sample oil, okay, in a glass beaker of 250 ml size and iron rod you can take 12.5 or 15 mm size. Okay, and it is to be heated, means this color is definitely red hot. Okay, and at that time you have to plugged. Okay, and in this case if a crackling noise is heard and if the noise is heard, it indicates that it the presence of moisture in the oil. Okay, now the last test is sludge test. Okay, it is one of the tests carried out to determine the rate at which sludge is formed at 120 degrees Celsius under a definite condition of oxidation. Okay, is known as sludge accumulation test. Okay, copper can be used as a catalyst to shorten the time of test. It takes 30 to 40 days in normal course and copper reduces to 14 days. Means in for conduction of this sludge test you have to use a copper as a catalyst. Okay, other than copper, if you are use the another catalyst, definitely it will take 30 to 40 days, but if you use copper, definitely it will be reduces 14 days. Okay, this is the important test. Okay, then the list of the agent which contaminates insulating oil. Okay, one by one we will read. First one is the water, then dirt, dust, carbon deposits, sulfur, acids, gases, alcohols, grease, acetones and aldehydes, ketones, and last one presence of sludge, which is mainly an oxidation product whose formation is accelerated by temperature and contact with air.